Hello everybody and welcome to the first episode actually of Euro Truck Simulator 2. This is gonna be a series where we take where we play Euro Truck Simulator. We go around having some fun and just talk a bit about life. So yeah. We will make a new profile here, just very quickly. We're gonna call it Demon Dane Video, and we are going to ask ourselves why we're gonna be female when I'm clearly a male. And we're gonna see who here looks most promising, like who here looks like a young up-and-coming trucker and company owner. Mostly because I know I'm not. I usually use this guy, mostly because he's the guy who I feel like this looks the most appealing. Of course, we got Scroll, who is a big shot-in for the Euro Truck community. And of course, I would choose him if it wasn't because I'm not Scroll. So we're gonna use this guy, and I am a DAF mechanic, and I do see they have the DAF XF model right here, and I like the DAF. It's a nice truck, although I'm more into the Scanias, and so I think we're gonna go with the Scania here. The logo could be this one, and we're just gonna call it. We're gonna call it Video Transport. We're gonna do it in English and all that good dazzle. And of course, map model is the European model, and we're gonna use Steam Cloud. Just gonna check the mods because there's a few mods that I would like. This one, for example, is nice. Yeah, there's not really much else. We could take this. Some of the mods from. Yeah, I think those two is actually the only two mods we really need. Well, we could do some of the realistic. I don't know if. Yeah, that would probably be all we need. Just gonna take another check just to make sure we'll not end up needing anything else or anything else that would make this a more realistic experience. Actual day and night mod maybe. Yeah. Yeah, I think some real textures. Yeah. Confirm those. And we'll just say create. And of course we are going to. Well, I don't know if this is. We're going to do real automatic. I'm gonna say yes. That's looks correct. Mostly because you don't really see any manual trucks around the world, or at least around Europe anymore. It's very, very, very few that comes with manual. You can still get the semi-automatic manuals, which works kind of the same. It's a simple manual, but I would rather do realistic automatic. Don't really like the simple automatic. Now it should just load. And real quick, I have all the DLCs that is purchasable for the game. So yeah, it's just setting up everything slowly. And there we go. So where should we start? Where should we start? It says Austria. I'm not really much for Austria. I like to be like around the southern part of Germany, mostly because you don't have too far to like get into France and Switzerland, Austria, Italy, Czech Republic, Luxembourg, Belgium, Netherlands. Denmark, as my name suggests, I live here, so I'm a demon Dane. So I live in this country, which is actually a country. It will take a bit to get to Sweden, Norway, Finland, Russia. Just that part of Russia, you can't really do much else. And yes, I know there's not much fun in Russia right now, but like we can get all the way to Turkey. So. But yeah, let's see where we go. We could start in Frankfurt or Nuremberg. Let's start in Nuremberg, the Nürburgring. Let's start in Frankfurt. Yes. No, I don't need this tutorial. I am ready well. And welcome to Euro Truck Simulator 2, and we're just gonna say continue and continue and continue and continue, and most people have already seen this a million times, if not a billion times. So we're here, and we are in our Scania. Ooh, it's an R73, and of course it's the easy peasy. And now to turn on our headlights, because it's the law. To change some things, mostly we need to press F3 once and blink. And well, I do not have a front on this thing, not really at least. Of course, we are gonna take a bit wider turn because we are a bigger truck. And as the says, well, not the law, but everything else, we have to make space, and we are a big ass truck. So we're gonna. My hopes for this series thing is mostly for it to continue a long time, but also to, like, hopefully, while making this series, getting to make a big ass empire that includes more places, our own place, if you want to call that, headquarters, is it probably? Now, I don't know if this is set as I usually want it. It's not. Well, what are we gonna do? Why do you want it? Because most people know that that's how it works. So we're gonna go here. We're gonna see how do they want it in there. We are going to make a full U-turn, and to the best of our abilities, put it in where they want it. Of course. So we're gonna put it in reverse. Straighten it up. Look. Those sides say. Now we need it over there. Of course, sometimes it is easier just to press the enter key and just say fuck it. But we're not gonna do that. At least I don't want to do it the first episode. I want to try and challenge myself, and this can be tedious work. Mostly because we need. Come on, just place it there. And we're gonna take this out. Come on. I can see it's a crown trailer. That's actually. Whoa, hello. I can do this. It was there. That's the only thing. And then we're just gonna pull the e-brake and disconnect the trailer. I don't know. I don't understand why we have to disconnect the trailer when this is not our truck. Let's just see the results. We get nothing. We have to be. I think it's level 1 to get our first truck. And we might actually choose to do that. This is our little workshop. Go to the junk market and let's just begin to. We don't really need to choose anything. We can take it off. 2021 except. Nice little truck, 12 speed, and it goes to Nuremberg, and it's the one that gives us the most. So let's just take the drive. Shouldn't be that hard. Just slow and steady, end up where we need to be. I will though go into the settings and controls. No, we need to go. It is somewhere. I just don't remember where exactly. Gameplay then must be then. Yes. Isn't there one to set that you just reverse in? There, advanced trailer coupling. That's the one. So now let's drive and see what. So what are we working with? 2 tractors and 1 plow? 1 plow. Well. And they are just the most noisy thing that has ever existed on this planet. And of course we need to, at least I need to, because I'm that guy, I need to increase my field of view to at least 70. Doing like that. That makes me happy. And then it's funny how noisy it is, considering that DAF is one of the trucks that has the least engine noises in the cab. But that's okay, I guess. It doesn't sound like this either, as with the blinkers. But again, that's okay, I guess. And then we just set the cruise control. And actually, wasn't it there? Yes, it was. So, and I don't think this has a does actually have a retarder. So let's just slow and steady make our way to Nuremberg. It's 3-hour drive, 200 kilometers. It shouldn't be that bad. So we're just gonna slowly make our way down there and see what happens. So we also got mail. We'll check that when we get there. We'll see if we can see any idiotic psychopathic drivers. No, it should be an 80. No, it's a 60. Okay. I don't know much about the German speed laws, traffic laws in Germany, besides the ones that I learned that you see when you get into Germany when crossing the border, and it usually says 15 cities, and I think it's 100 in the countryside, unless sign says otherwise. And trucks can't go 100, then go 90. But that doesn't really matter. If we just keep on going 60, we'll get there. Although I do feel like I'm an outsider, if you can call it that. I feel like I shouldn't really be here, because I feel like DAF is very much an Eastern European car or truck. Of course it isn't. It's anyone can drive a DAF, and DAF is a wonderful, useful truck. Someone's been playing with the road here. Just get around that. So, but yeah. Last time it's actually a long time since I've really worked on a DAF. I'm at school right now. I'm becoming a mechanic. I'm becoming a DAF certified mechanic on my first year, coming into my second year, and I've done pretty a lot of services on this kind of truck, and it's nice and easy. DAF is very good at listening to the mechanics, and when they say please make it easier to service the trucks, they usually listens. I say usually because it's not every time, but they are quite good at listening to us and saying, well, you are the guys who works on it. Now we can do it to 80. But yeah, I haven't yet found a mod that actually puts adaptive cruise control in the game. And that's okay also. Although all trucks nowadays, at least in Europe, comes with adaptive cruise control as a standard, or at least some kind of warning system to the driver that something ahead isn't as it should be. The earliest form you can get, or the most basic form you can get, is advanced electrical brake systems, which just it tells you in the dashboard if you're getting too close, and then if you still doesn't listen, it will begin to apply the brake until it determines that it would be too late for you, and it puts on the brake for you. And the brakes on a truck is pretty hardcore. So, yeah. But that's something that happens. But that technology apparently isn't in the game yet, and I am quite sad about that not being in the game. Now it says 50, but we're gonna go down to about 40 here, just so we know that we'll get our trailer, everything with us. Not so worried about the truck. I know the truck will come with us around. It's not that, it's the fact that the trailer is not, it doesn't have the rear steer bar axles, so it doesn't just follow along, it needs some help. And apparently there's growing grass on the highway, which is a new one, but that's okay, I guess. So let's see. Actually, we are driving in Germany, and it's not. You don't need by law to have your headlights or your rear tail lights on at night. By day, only at night. Not even your parking lights is needed, and we should probably look where we are driving. So, but yeah, this series I hope will be a great, relaxing way. Maybe some bonding. If you guys want to, you can ask me some questions. You can tell me what your favorite truck is. You can ask me about my experience in working on DAF trucks. I don't only work on DAF trucks. It's just I work at a DAF certified shop. We also have Mercedes and all the other European trucks. We sadly enough doesn't have any American trucks, mostly because they're American. Although in Europe there's a handful of American trucks driving around. In Denmark, from where I'm from, there is at least one Kenworth, the W900, I think it is, driving around, and it's a pretty ass truck. I would love to have it in our shop and just look at it. It's a beautiful machine. And that's a manual, if I ever know one. So, Ausfahren, which means off ramp. Well, it does mean off ramp. And then we come up to red light. That's typical. You hit a red light when you don't want to. And we still just see. Oh, I'm just gonna do this. So let's see here. Got red light, and got 3 we can't see shit for. But when we get green light, other people have to stop for us. Now this looks like a highway instead of well, it is a highway, or it is a main road instead of a highway, because you can't it doesn't really work as a highway or freeway or whatever it's called if it has if it got lights, traffic lights. So I'm 99% sure it's a main road. But we're there in a little bit. That took 10 minutes to take this little drive. That didn't feel like 200 kilometers. 200 kilometers in 10 minutes. That's a very short 200 kilometers. Now we gotta drop it down to 60. And there is the retarder. And we need to go. Oh, we need to be over on the other one. So we're just gonna do something that I hate when people do, because they can't put themselves the right place. And that's an Audi A3, I think, in front of us. An older model Audi A3. Well, I should be just long enough to still be able to. Actually, I am. No, you are a dickhead. Now I can't really see where I'm going. Okay, I can see just through your windshield, and look, that works. And the good thing about traffic lights is that you just take the turn, because you don't really have to. God damn it, Germany! How many traffic lights do you want to have? There's 3 traffic lights within at least 200 meters. So. Come on. Thank you very much. So, this truck is only going 203 kilometers. See that? 203 kilometers. This is a very old dashboard. Either that or it's something you put on, you buy as an accessory, because I haven't seen that one. I haven't seen this dashboard in any of the DAF. Of course, I could just be blind, or it's a German thing maybe that they have those, but they should still come to us, and I haven't seen it, because we also do work on German cars. German cars do come to Denmark, and they do have to get fixed also in other countries. They don't really care where and when. Well, that's 30 kilometers stuff. Oh, god damn it. Oh. You guys didn't see that, and I didn't do anything illegal. Agreed? Perfect. Because we have to take a left turn. And here there could come people from the other side, but there probably doesn't. And this is a very fast 30 kilometers to take a swing, and we just take a wide turn and go down in speed so that we. I'm not even gonna ask what they need 2 tractors and a plow for at a warehouse. I know it could be to sell, so I can see what I'm going around in here. I can see shade. What I can see is that I'm very fucked if I don't get this thing straightened up a bit. So here we go. Without hitting the side, because we are good at our job. Really, I can feel this is not gonna go the way I want it to, but it's okay. Might actually be able to take this one as a win anyways. Just have to use this side. Mirrors will always be your best friend. Now, when we get this in here, we're gonna do that. Then we're gonna take it forward and throw it almost straight back. And just let it go in. Like that. Take it out of that and T. And there we go. So we're gonna put on high value, apply, and check the mail. Need money, brand new Scania trucks for sale. So yeah, now we can do bank loans. And I think that in the next episode we're gonna take a bank loan, maybe. Look at some trucks and start our little empire from there. Of course we will end up having to go through and get all the small things. As you get CN lamps and things like that. But that'll be next time, so until the next episode, take care. Remember, if you liked the video, give it a like. If you disliked the video, tell me why. Maybe something I can change. And well, just tell me what you didn't like and give it a dislike. And if you wanna see the next episode, maybe you'll ask a question and you want to hear the answer. It's easier to just subscribe and have any notifications when I upload instead of having to search every day. Until next time.